Hi guys, and welcome back to Simply Forex, the channel dedicated to you, the trader. We want you to be successful in the markets. So guys, I'm going to give you some gold every day. I'm going to let you know which currency pairs I'm looking to trade and which direction. And I'm also going to let you know which news that you must be aware of. So let's take a look at the chart and what I'm potentially going to trade today. Morning traders, how are you? Welcome back. You're probably wondering where I am. I am actually in Dubrovnik Airport. Okay, it's a first for me. I've traded at many airports, but I've never done a YouTube video at an airport, so it's a first for me. But yeah, if you hear any noise, guys, you know why. Yeah, I'm in an airport. But let's do it anyway. So today is Monday the 15th of August, and as always guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, not yesterday's, Friday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're also going to look at the news for today as well, guys. Okay, so let's get started. This does feel quite weird for me, and I am getting a few strange looks, but hey, we've got to do our vid. Right, so if we look back at Friday, first of all, guys, so we had two potential trades. The first one was this was the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. And this is the day chart. And all we were trying to do was buy this market, guys. Okay, it was a bit of a weekly play from the weekly chart. So, yeah, because price had bounced off of this zone, yeah, we were just trying to take price back up, yeah, to this blue zone here. Even these last highs here would not be, you know, unreasonable. Okay, but we had quite a conservative target, because if we go back to the day chart, as you can see, yeah, the day chart is in a downtrend. Okay, but because of the weekly uptrend, I was happy to take price from this bullish candle. Okay, we also had this wick formed the day before. All right, so for all of this upward pressure, yeah, the idea was to take the trade back up just to this last daily high here. Okay, so that was the idea on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen. As you can see, it didn't quite reach it, but I still expect that to reach this blue zone. Okay, but we shall see this week. Right, but let's look at the H1 now to see if we actually had an entry. And for me, guys, we didn't. Yeah, price didn't quite come down enough into our grey zone. Then, you know, then we could take price back up to this last high here. But it just didn't retrace enough for me, guys. And to be honest with you, the whole day, yeah, this pair didn't know what to do with itself. I mean, look at that. Just absolute chop. Even if I did get in this trade, I would probably get out of it for a small profit, guys, because it's just not moving. Yeah, it doesn't know what to do with itself. So yeah, I didn't enter this pair, guys. Maybe you did, and I didn't have an entry on this chart. All right, guys, but if you did, let me know. Leave a comment below the vid. That would be great. Right, so yeah, no trade there, guys. The next one we're looking at was this. This was the pound against the Aussie dollar. All right, and we were looking to short this pair. Okay, for obvious reasons. So it's in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. There you go. I am definitely in an airport. Let's just look this now to finish. Okay.
For example, chargers, medication, documentation, and similar items, please take it out from your bag. They will go to the paragraph 4.
Okay, I hope you heard all of that. Very interesting. So yeah, we was in a downtrend, guys. Yeah, and we had this large bearish candle form, yeah, on the Thursday, which broke all of these last lows, all of these lows over here. So for that reason, we were just trying to come off of this bearish red candle and take price back down to this 7100 psychological level. And as you can see, guys, that is exactly what happened, and some. Yeah, you could have let this trade run for longer. I didn't, like an idiot. But like I say, I will always be honest and transparent with you. So let's look at the H1 and see how we traded this, guys. So what I wanted to happen, my criteria, is exactly what happened on the day, guys. So I wanted price to break below the grey zone. I wanted it to come back up, retest it, and then come back down to our higher time frame target. And as you can see, guys, that's exactly what happened. I was extremely aggressive with this trade. Okay, so price came out of the zone. I mean, you could have traded off of this candle, but yeah, you could have done. It broke these lows. Yeah, and then you could have took price, maybe put your stop above the swing highs here, and then take price back down to this blue line, or even a bit further because of the risk to reward. But what I actually did, guys, was enter on this candle. I know this may seem slightly crazy, but because I got this rejection, this wick, yeah, rejected these last lows here, guys. Okay. In an ideal world, this entry candle would be more bearish, but just the fact that it did manage to get up to the grey zone and reject it with this wick, I was happy to enter this trade on this candle. A slightly aggressive trade, but yeah, I was looking to trade that nonetheless. Okay, so I entered here. I put my... Someone has just slammed the door. This is live YouTubing. Yeah, I entered the trade here. Okay, I put my stop above the moving average 20. Okay, and then I just took 100% of the trade back down to this blue line, guys, for a risk to reward of a little bit over 1:1. Okay, so yeah, happy with this, good guys. Great trade. The only frustrating thing is I didn't let any of it run because it was Friday. Yeah, if I'd have let some run, I would be, yeah, a millionaire by now. Okay, so yeah, but still a good trade, guys. Got my risk to reward 1:1 for 100% of the trade. Yeah, happy days. We made profit on Friday. I hope you did too, guys. Yeah, let me know how you traded both these pairs in the comments below. Right, guys, let's take a look at today's potential trades now. Guys, if you enjoyed the recap, then please subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button. That way you'll receive an alert every day. So go ahead and do that, guys. Right, so trade ideas for Monday, the 15th of August. We've got two potential trade ideas, guys. But before I show you the two ideas, I wanted to show you two trades that didn't make it, but I was thinking about putting them as potential pairs. And it's this. You've got the euro against the New Zealand dollar. As you can see, price is coming down aggressively. And I'm sure it will come down further. But for me, it's just a little bit too oversold, yeah? I expect price to retrace up and then come back down. Okay, so I want to see that happen before I start entering this trade. Okay, so that didn't quite make the cut, guys, but maybe some of you are still looking to trade this pair. The other one was this. It was the pound against the Aussie dollar. And obviously we've been trading this since Friday. And it was a similar scenario, guys. Yeah, price is storming down. Okay, and it could carry on. It could carry on further. But what I want to see is a retrace, you know, perhaps up to this zone before it starts coming down again. Okay, so I'm just going to bide my time with both of those pairs and wait for that to happen. And then I have a better setup, better value for money. And it just makes more sense to me, guys. All right, so yeah, euro New Zealand, pound Aussie dollar, those two didn't quite make the cut for those reasons. Yeah, but this one did. So we've got two potential trades, guys, that I am looking at today for Monday the 15th of August. Okay, and the first one is this: the euro against the pound. So as you can see, guys, price, once it broke out of this channel, has been in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Okay, and then we're looking for a potential lower high here. Okay, and we had this candle form on Friday. Okay, so we're trying to take shorts from that. Let's just zoom in so you can see that a bit better, guys, because I've got my grey zones there as well. So yeah, so what I'm looking to do, because of this large bearish and huge wick on this candle. The idea is just to try go with trend and take price potentially down to this psychological level at 8,400, or even all the way back down to these last lows here. All right, guys, so that's the idea to short this pair. But let's look at H1 now to see how we can enter this trade, our criteria. So a couple of things can happen, guys. First of all, price could rally back up to these last highs here, okay? And then if it does, great. Yeah, we want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. We enter the trade. Yeah, we close 80% back at these last lows here. And then we leave 20% to run down to our higher time frame target. Okay, so that's the first scenario, our first criteria. If that doesn't happen, guys, what could happen is this. Price breaks this grey zone, comes back up, retests it, okay, and then we get a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can take price back down to our higher time frame target. I would probably close 80% of these last H1 lows over here. Close 80% and then leave 20% to run. Okay, guys, so a couple of situations that could happen on the euro pound, but we are looking to short this pair. All right. Okay, that's the first trade. Second one is this. I still want to express to you how novel this is, doing a YouTube video in the middle of an airport, but there you go. The second one is this, guys. You've got the pound against the Canadian dollar. Okay, so we are looking to short this pair for the following reasons. All right, so price was in a downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, didn't create a lower low, and then price broke out of here. So then it was in an uptrend, okay, and it's come down, it's tested this level a couple of times, and now this level has been broken. Okay, only just, but it has been broken. So now we have lower lows. All right, so now for me, we are back in a downtrend. Okay, and we had this bearish candle form on Friday, which, like I said, broke these lows here, guys. Okay, so the idea is just to follow that downward trend, a downward momentum from one of our grey zones back down to these last lows, which corresponds with these last lows over here. Okay, guys, so yeah, pound against Canadian dollar, we're looking to short this pair. Let's look at the H1 now for our criteria, why we're going to enter the trade. Okay, and yeah, a couple of reasons, a couple of ways we can enter. So first of all, price comes back up to this level, okay, retest these last H1 highs, we get a bearish candlestick pattern form, and then we can take price lower. To be honest with you, if you get a bearish candlestick pattern form there, the last H1 lows won't give you enough reward. You'll be risking too much for too little reward. So you'll probably have to let the trade run a bit anyway. But close 80% when you have risk to reward of 1:1, and then let the 20% run down to one of the higher time frame targets. All right, guys, if that doesn't happen, then let me zoom out a bit. Yeah, if that doesn't happen, then what we want to see is the old faithful pattern that we know and love. Yeah, price breaks this grey zone, comes back up, tests it. Okay, we see a bearish candlestick pattern form. Okay, and then we can take 100% of the trade back down to our first higher time frame target. Or we can even close 80% here and let 20% run. All right, guys, so yeah, two ideas of how to enter this pair, but pound against the Canadian dollar, we're looking for shorts. Okay, guys, they're the two trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Guys, if you're enjoying this daily morning analysis and would like to receive it every single day, Monday to Friday, then please subscribe to the channel and smash the notification button, guys. Yeah, that way you'll receive an alert every single morning. Sorry, somebody's just walking by. So yeah, news for Monday, the 15th of August, guys. Yeah, so it's all happening overnight. Yeah, so at 12:50, we've got GDP coming out of the yen. And also overnight at 3 o'clock London GMT, we've got industrial production coming out of China. So this could really affect the Aussie dollar because they have close trading relations. And as you can see, guys, for the rest of the day, we are free as a bird. There is no other news that we're interested in for the rest of the day, guys. So a bit of a free news day. Right, guys, that's it. I finished my video in an airport, and nothing broke. It actually went okay. All right. So yeah, if you've enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share. I hope you have a great trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.